welcome to another custom app update. I haven't done one in a while because I'm a bit busy with certain things like exams and such, and there haven't been a lot to update. But I'm hopefully gonna make more videos next week, about 3, maybe 4. I don't know. I just wanna catch up again because I haven't been able to make any actually at all. Because I'm busy. That's sort of the theme around my life right now. And let's check this out. This is Dwarfen area again, and here we have a new building here. It's just like an entrance to the sewers. We can go down. It's not very interesting. There's just like the dungeons down there. Just like a checkpoint. Maybe you can go there later, but you have to open it from the inside, I believe. That's sort of the idea right now. Or I could make it so that there's multiple entrances. We have to see. Then we have a new windmill here. And there's also some other buildings as well. This is like, it's kind of hard to make, but it was a dwarven windmill. I don't see that before, but I tried to make the best I could. This one has some bigger windows, just because it fits with the tower. It looks like a big tower, so it needs bigger windows, I think. It looks okay, but it's not perfect. Everything here is a work in progress, so I'm not finished with any of the buildings really. And I have no idea what this thing is, what they call it, and actually how to make it look better, because it looks awful. It continues up here. Now, if you can't tell by the video, I'm recording the audio now while I watch the video because I forgot. And here we have the cogs. Nothing interesting, but it continues out there where the wind makes it turn, and these cogs are really weird, but I'm happy about the bottom part. This thing, the side thing, is just awful, absolutely awful, but it looks like it could be working sometime in the future. And that's it for the windmill. So let's get out. Close the door, and there's the windmill. And now, of course, I had to check this out because there was a awful, like, square-looking mountain here. Sometimes the random world looks awful. And here we have some wheat. Just a little farm you can sort of see. And the reason they had it is because this is a brewery here. Here the dwarves make their ale and beer. It's the only reason they have the wheat, or they don't actually use wheat in the real world, I think, but it looks like what they use. I don't remember what it's called. And even more chests and a barrel full of beer and ale, whatever they drink, and more barrels in the cellar. So let's go up again. There's nothing really interesting with this building. It's just, if they're gonna drink beer, they will need to get it somewhere. That's just water, but you can't make it look like beer in any way. And let's check out the building here. It has some, on the back here, has some weird pattern. Not sure what it would call this. It looks kind of weird. It looks like some kind of weird creature with long arms. And let's check out these small buildings. I'm just gonna go and look on the inside. It's not very interesting. You've seen this before, but just gonna show you it in case you're interested. But it's nothing interesting. This area here, it has fences around. It's supposed to look a little bit nicer than just regular paths leading around, but they don't really have a purpose yet. So, and I haven't connected it with the rest of the town, as you can see. But I need more buildings in this area because it can't just be suddenly empty there. It needs to connect the cities, or not the cities, but the town parts, you can sort of see. And we have, I like this one because it has this stairs. It's a bit higher than usual. So let's go in and check this house. It's very small, as you can see. Only fits for one person. Not very big, but the dwarves should be able to live there. And I have one more new house, I believe. I think this one is new as well, but it's not very interesting. So let's go in. Just like the other houses, just very boring. But they need a place to stay, don't they? So we're supposed to fly now and look at the most interesting thing. One of the most interesting things I actually built so far, I think. But it's certainly the best, most interesting thing in this update list. And it takes some time to render here. I just didn't want to pause it. I could show you the world while we render it slowly getting there. And if you hear some weird sounds around, it's probably because my cat is absolutely terrorizing my room. So we take a look at the boat there, and here's the watchtower, which I like, but it needs more details, like everything I need. But I've seen worse custom maps before. I've seen custom maps with awful buildings before, so don't think this is too bad. So now we're getting there. It's on the side of this mountain here. I think there we go, some leaves, and there's the rest. That is Wizard Tower on a floating island. Yes, probably seen it before. And let's render this crater here. So here it is. It has this bridge. I'm not very happy about it, but it's okay. And looking around desperately. And here is it looks like a clock tower, but this floating island I made with World Edit, and it, as you can see, it looks sometimes, especially when you're going near it, very unrealistic. So I need to change it up and manually make it a little bit more pretty. As you can see, it's very clunky, but from distance it looks actually kind of awesome. So that's it. And here's the bridge. It has this wooden framing. God, I'm going fast. I should slow down. Nothing I can do now. And here, let's go in and then look at what's inside. And we have this glass dome as well beside. And the glass dome is just to put something else on the island, just a tower. Here we have a library at the very first floor. This is where the wizards will research and find their books about spells and such. The little desk they can sit reading if they want to. Then there's a basement down here. There's some redstone blood or something, just because it will make it look a bit creepy. I have no idea why it would be there, but. And here we had the dome. I'm not sure what we would use it for. Maybe they would use it for some kind of sacrifice in here. I have no idea. Some kind of ritual. But they are not evil, so they wouldn't really sacrifice, would they? Nope, they wouldn't. I played too much Diablo. And let's go to the second floor. Yes, go to the second floor. That's not interesting, that's just a trapdoor. And here's the second floor. Here the wizard sleeps. This is their rooms. They need to rest as well. They are wizards, but they can't stop sleeping. They're still humans. So let's take a sleep because it's getting dark. And let's go to the come on, go up to the third floor. This is where they would do their alchemy or brewing these potions. And the balcony here where they can get a good view of the area. It's a very nice view from this tower. It's not just a big tower on an island, but it's a floating island. So as you can see, this area, that's an old desert, and it hasn't fully grown with grass yet. I can, of course, make it grow, but just letting it grow by itself now. And if you take a look at the map, it's suddenly flat right there. You can see this in this direction. There's mountains, and here it's completely flat with some water. That is because it was a desert, and it looks kind of weird. And in that far over there, you can see there's dirt and sand. That's supposed to be an ocean, but I have to make it because there's something wrong with the world. So to make it manually, that's going to take some time, but not working that much on that right now. So let's go. As you can see, that's the rest of the tower, and let's go to the most interesting part, maybe. No, not really, kind of, but this is the observatory or whatever you call it. This is where they do most of the research. They can get a good view here as well. Maybe look at the stars, whatever they do. These are big round windows. And some desks here. This is where they're really important working area, and this is where they do very important research, you would sort of say. It of course has an enchanting table because all wizard towers need an enchanting table because it's awesome. It looks very magical. I'm just what? And let's place a bookshelf because I think I want some letters to float into the book. That looks even more awesome. Well, it is working. There you go. I don't know what kind of letter that is, but that's okay. So let's go to the very top of the tower. Nothing interesting here whatsoever. You can get a good view as well, but not really because of the ledge is so high. But you can't get out because it's like 1.5 block high, and you need 2 blocks. It's for security reasons. Not really because I had to make it that way just to get the look of the tower right, but it's okay. Now you can see the tower. It looks like a clock tower, only with round windows. But I sort of like it because it's different. It doesn't have the typical, like, really sharp roofs. It has a little bit different roof. And you can sort of tell that it's a wizard tower, but it's also could be something else. So I like it. It's interesting. You need more details on the wall, I think, but it's fine right now. I mean, it looks very simplistic, and maybe tower should look a bit simplistic. I think maybe it should. And now we can take a look at the crater. I just took the tower that I made first and I turned it into obsidian. Another copy, of course, not this one. And just stuck it into the ground here and turned the obsidian to air. So now we got this crater. I had to do some like changes and make dirt around, but it looks okay now. So it looks like the island is just ripped out of the ground and made floating. Maybe for security reasons they put up this bridge. That's it really for this update, and hopefully you liked it. Not really, but I've done a tower like this before. Probably don't remember it, but it was really ugly. It was some kind of update before I started doing building videos. But expect more videos next week. Hopefully I will be able to make some. And if you enjoyed this video, then tell me. That's maybe the best way. And tell me if you want more videos, but if not, I'm just gonna make it anyway. So that's it really. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you sometime next time, hopefully. As you can see, there's this artwork again. Come on, finish off video. I've never made these kind of videos before where I record after. So let's go in the distance and look at it. This is a really bad video because I'm supposed to end it now. Come on. Yes, it's very pretty in the back from a distance. Yes. Thank God for World Edit, or I would never make that thing. That island would be a pain in the ass to make if I didn't have World Edit. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.